Yo, hello everyone, I am Jack the Jack of Knaves, and we are in a strange and unfamiliar room. Where could be we? Well, we can be in no other location other than the Legends of Argon. Yes, this is the new map that we are going to be trying out today. The Legends of Argon by Draco Rogue. So, this is going to be a CTM map. It has been a map that has been well received, and because it's been well received and people seem to be enjoying it, I will play it too, because I too like to enjoy things. Here are the rules, you can read them. It's the basic idea. The only thing that we have to specifically care about is that there is an additional objective here, which is to find the emerald block, or to find the pieces of an emerald block that we can craft together. I think because of the particular version that we're playing, we will get an additional free emerald block. This book is just describing that there's two different types of books, or three different types of books. These areas books that provide the lore, the monster books that tell us what types of monsters there are, and then there's additional books to give us an idea of what's going on in the area and give us hints. And these are all the beta testers. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna get started. Where am I? Where did my pork chops go? I appear to be standing over the abyss with nowhere to go. Oh, wait, we're fine. So yes, I don't know if I've mentioned it yet, but I actually have tested out the very beginning of this map. So I know the basic hoo-ha and whatnot that is going to go on in this first little section. I haven't spoiled too much, but I wanted to get an idea of what this map was looking for, or not what it was looking for, but what type of map we were looking at, and whether or not it would be fun. So over here we have two books. We have the monster book. It just says there's a zombie miner. They're zombies. And they drop leather armor, so that's cool. And then the Traveler's Note. The darkness of this world is depressing. It envelops the sky, and there is no life. Good life, I should say. Last night, I remember my dream. The gods have assigned me as the chosen one. But what for, exactly? I can't remember. Well, I should know later. There are 3 houses. I wonder what I'll find in them. I think the largest one would look the safest. I hate spider webs. So yes, there are 3 things that we have to care about. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to investigate them. In these 2 ones that are completely covered in spider webs, we don't have to care too much about them. Oh, before I forget, that is the one thing I did learn from testing out the first time, is we start in peaceful. Thankfully, I remember that pretty quickly. Otherwise, that would have been pretty embarrassing, to say the least. I will take you. I just want to collect the some of the stuff in this little main area before we move on actually into the house and get on to the map proper. We got a bunch of materials. I'm not going to care too much about sorting it quite yet. Hello, you. Hiya. Hiya. Hwah. That's right. Ruined his day. You're stuck in spiderwebs. Bum 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 bum. And break this. Let's move carefully so we don't get swarmed by mobs. Unfortunately, since we are at the beginning of a CTM map, our supplies leave a lot to be desired. Yes, I am sorting my inventory in front of that creeper. Thankfully, the creeper doesn't cur about us. So yeah, we do have to be a little careful here, because we don't have any armor or anything like that. In fact, I'm actually just going to skip collecting. Last time I collected a bunch of stone in that area. There's stone and coal, but the area that we're going to be traveling into has plenty to go around. Alright, so here we are in this first little area. It has all the amenities that we could possibly want. Yes! A couple of materials here, most notably a bit of armor. Oh, did I destroy... Was there a torch on there? I wasn't paying attention. Rookie mistake. Spider breakout. Let's read this. We were separated from the other group. The attacks of the Valgarians split the two sides up. We are stuck here, while the others, I don't know. We decided to start mining here, as we still have plenty of food left. We just wished for gold or diamond. Then we struck gold, except it wasn't actually gold, but a few slimy golden eggs. Suddenly, one by one, the eggs started to crack. Out came tiny baby spiders. Angry from us disturbing them, they struck us with their little but sharp fangs. Luckily, they were slow, so we were able to run back here and escape. That's the good news. The bad news is we were stuck with their venom and now are slowly dying, as we have no cure. Goodbye, world. Green infected blood is splattered on the empty pages. Morbid. Just grab all this stuff. I'm not going to care too much about thingamathings. Let's grab this, and then we're going to make our way downwardsly. Now we're just going to mine our way down. So yeah. How are you guys? I hope you're enjoying the new map so far. I know that it's a little bit rushed, so right now, maybe going at a little bit of a faster pace than you might expect me to be moving at, which I guess in the grand scheme of things isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I don't know. I don't know what you've come to grow and love out of my series. It's actually, while we're talking here, let's use this stone to get ourselves a stone pick. And because this wooden pick is just not going to cut it. Wooden axe wouldn't be too bad as well. We're going to come in here, crafting table. There you go. We can also take this opportunity to slightly sort our inventory. But yeah, so I was pretty excited about finishing Anima Caves. There was a possibility that I could beta test a map, but it went into further testing because the new 1.9 update is coming out, so I think that kind of threw a lot of map makers for a loop. But I think that's fine. We're gonna play Legends of Argon right now. If a beta test opens up, we'll just run 2 maps continuously. I don't think there's any rules against that. Last time I checked, there wasn't. Let's eat this pork chop. Mmm, delicious. Let's get this stuff out of our inventory. We'll use... at this point, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to save the sharpened sword for the mow, as well as this efficiency pick. I think... Now, I could be wrong, and if you are knowledgeable about things and know I'm wrong, please don't get too mad at me. I think our stone pick is actually going to work better than the efficiency wooden pick. But who knows? Who knows? We're going to come in here. So far, this area has been pretty light. Ouch. Just going to come in here. We'll light it up a little. There's a spider spawner over there. That sign over there, you might not be able to see it, but it basically says that there's no point in going over there. And it's true. It turns out that there are no liars here. Draco Rogue is not in the habit of lying directly to our face. At least not yet. So we don't have to worry about that. Come in here. Oi, you're ruining my good times. Get out of here. Alright, and then we'll break this. And then this will be our first little thingamathing. So let's actually re-block this off so we don't get swarmed. And we'll sleep here. Because we have everything we need up top, we don't really have a reason to go back. If we kept going down, you might have seen there's a tunnel that way. There's also nothing over there. You'll just run directly into another, whatchamacallit, another sign that says, hey, you don't have to be here. So don't worry too much about that. I think for the time being, let's discard some of this stuff. We don't need all these things. Actually, let me just discard everything first, and then let's see what we actually need. Boop. Inventory management. It's the most exciting thing you could want. Like, wow, I really am enjoying this new map, Jack, but what I'd really enjoy is you sorting your inventory a little bit. It's like, oh, wow, I have just the treat for you. I think this will actually be fine. Alright, let's go in a downwardly direction. We're going to come up to our main little area here. First things firstly, we're going to clear off each of these little, there's a couple little, I don't know what you want to call them, platforms, I guess, maybe is the best term, because that's what they are. We're going to clear these off, make sure there's no mobs, light them up, and then there's a couple of things, some mushrooms for a mushroom stew, which is nice. More cobblestone, which is nice because that means that we don't have to mine it. I want to, at the very least, avoid using, what is it called? I want to avoid using cobblestone as our just regular adventure blocks, at least for the time being, simply because we're going to be using stone tools here for a little bit. I will actually take you. I would like you in my life. And, oop. There we go. Yeah, so here's our first little area. We'll be able to run around and explore and do other some such. It looks like that this first area is, I'm trying to get my words. It kind of reminds me of Ragecraft 2, how the beginning area was a very large one, and I think, no, I could be wrong, but I think as we move on to the next areas, it becomes marginally more like centralized. Like this area will have a lot of branching areas. I know that there's a wool in this area. There's the path to the first intersection, etc., etc. And then once we find that first intersection, I believe it then becomes more of, you know, here's your adventure area. Here's you trying to figure out stuff. There we go, and then we can go down to the bottom. There are a lot of you down here, and I don't appreciate it. You should stop that. Please. Okay. So this is about as far as I got last time. I know if we go down, which apparently we're doing now, we would get to an area. Here we go. Miners Guild. Oh! Don't. I'm too young and pretty to die. Also, skeletons are mean. Also, we have no food in our system. There we go. Feel better now. And then the other thing that I do know is that we're going to come in here. Bridging kit level 1. Now, I'm concerned that there is such a thing as a bridging kit that does not exactly fill me with happiness and smiles just right off the bat, just because you know my stance on bridging. But we will see. I think for this first bit here, let's explore this little area. At the very least, maybe not the entire area because this is a very large sort of section. But I think what we can do at the very least is get an idea of what our immediate surroundings look like. I know that I saw a chest over there. Maybe we can go check that out. Ouch. Before we go down into an actual, like, named area. Attack you. Attack you. Now again, we do have to be very careful because right now we have, what, a bit of armor that has protection 1 on it. So it's not like we're exactly swimming in defense, as you can see by the fact that we're taking like tons of damage just by getting hit. Oh, hello you. You have a sword, and that is not a normal characteristic of skeletons. Please don't. Skeletons, I think, especially at the beginning here, are going to be very inconsiderate, I guess is maybe the best way to put it. So yeah, let's check this out. Plus we can get kind of a bearing of what this area looks like. Hello, Enderman. What are you? Ooh. And you're unbreaking on it. Don't mind if I do. So now we can deal with all these zombies and skeletons a little bit better. Creepers, not so much. Knockback 2 is a lot more powerful than I remember. Hiya. Hiya. Later. I don't know if there's anything on that. I feel like for little sections like that where, well, just for little like, hey, you could bridge to this island, I'll investigate on my own. And then if there's like a chest or something, I will just tell you what's in it, or I'll show it, because I don't, generally speaking, I don't want to show me bridging, just because watching someone bridge isn't, well, okay. I don't want to say anything about anyone else who produces content. You know, what you watch content for, or how you make your content is up to you. I personally don't like seeing bridging, because I like CTM maps because it takes Minecraft and then makes it like adventure-y and action-packed. And when you take the adventure-y action-packedness out of it, I just feel like it loses a bit of the viewer quality. Why do you have an iron sword? Could you drop that for me? I'd appreciate it. A little swarmed here. And by swarmed, I mean there's like 4 enemies. But you know how it is. Alright. We seem to be doing fine. I'm a little frame ratey, but I think that might be the nature of this area. That might just mean that we'll have to turn down the whatevers in a smidge. Hey, you. Yeah. Alright. Things seem to be going along swimmingly so far. It seems like these paths go different directions. I just want to see where the paths generally are leading to. Again, I don't want to go too far out because I do want to explore that named area since, well, it's a named area. I need to eat. I'm so hungry. I'm so famished. Hello? Hi, hello. How are you? I see you're just standing around. I mean, that's fine. I have nothing against that. You can do whatever you want. I was just concerned is all. Hey-ya. You spawn so much. You need to stop that. I'm curious, why from a map maker's perspective, other than having more diversity in mobs, why would you make melee skeletons? Do skeletons have less health? I think they do. Okay, so this goes off to 2 little items, or islands. There's a spawner down there. I don't want to check that out just yet. Let's check out where the other place goes. I think the other direction kind of led to the same sort of way. Getting tons of arrows, which is nice. Which, actually, I can take that off the bar. I think we've probably killed enough spiders that we can make bows at this point. I don't want to use up too much bows because we don't have a renewable resource for arrows, which, on that note, I really should keep one of these melee. He like hung in the air there for a second. That was weird. It's just like, it's like a Wile E. Coyote sort of sketch. It's like, suddenly the creeper's gonna like pull out a sign like saying like, uh-oh. Okay, and then this goes somewhere else. Dang it, I think I got rid of all the melee skeletons. Bummer. Hiya! Actually, having knockback on this sword for skeletons is maybe not the wisest of ideas. But that's neither here nor there. Alright, let's go check out the named area. Because why not? It seems like we have a grasp of what this area is. Hiya! You know, generally speaking, I don't like being up on these high places. But when I get to knock back enemies off into the abyss, it almost makes it worth it. I'm going to turn off clouds here, actually. Okay. I don't think that this goes anywhere. This is just a little islandy McIsland. Let's turn off clouds. Off. There we go. I'm assuming that's part of what the map maker designed this for. I mean, clouds are a cool effect, but I don't think it's really beneficial for us here. Speaking of which, apparently in 1.9 they're going to change how clouds work. I don't know how. I would like to know how. It'd be cool if... Well, I don't know. No, don't! Please, no! I am confused as to what's going on. Hiya. Ah! You are broken. You are destroyed. There are more creepers now. Don't. You know what? I have arrows. And you don't. Because you are not a skeleton. Go figure. I missed the spawner and now I'm gonna get hit. I'm not. I'm too good at this. Way too good. Speaking of which, I'm hesitantly excited for all that's going to be added. Oh, there's a miner. What's going to be added for 1.9? I think it's going to be good. I already saw that it is possible from a map maker's perspective to make accessories, and what that basically means is I could, well, for those who do not know, which would be kind of weird that you're watching Minecraft. Well, I don't know. I don't want to judge. In 1.9, they're going to add dual wielding as like one of like the big new features. So you can now hold items in your left and right hands. That's dual wielding. And one of the features that they're going to add, or one of the things is they're going to add shields so that swords no longer block. And that is what I am nervous about, because as it stands, ooh, I like blocking. I think that's better right now, actually. Let's do that. I think we're going to be marginally safe if we read this book. I'll get back to talking. Well, at least I'm safe here. There are a few of us who survived the spider attack, and I'm not sure about the others, though. I hope they made it out. Steve, Joe, Rick, and the others, I feel for them. The only thing we're worrying about is our food and water. It's not gonna last, unless we go back up to the surface. And we've got no... Rotten blood is smeared across the page with a few pieces of flesh. That is why you don't write books in the middle of the open. Didn't you go to adventuring school? That's like adventuring 101. Don't do stuff in the middle of the road. Generally speaking, it will end in skeletons, eh? I would like to place down some torches, de kudasai. Ouch. Uh-oh. We're gonna get destroyed here in a second. Oh, no, actually, it worked out. I still don't exactly know what causes that, but from time to time that will happen. It always fills me with sad. Okay, let's do that, and let's back off. What's in here? Ooh, don't mind if I do. No! Adventuring 101. Adventuring 101. Yeah. Ah. Okay. I think we're in a slightly better position here. That was kind of foolish of me. It was like, we're being attacked. Ooh, what's this? Just instantly distracted. No. Too young, too pretty, etc., etc. Alright. Obviously, we need to rethink our strategies here. Rethought 1. Get our health. A potato. I have a potato. I'm not gonna eat it because I'm gonna be smart. Renewable resource. We have no more problems with food. I am a pleased potato because our food issue has become null and or void by the... No, don't! Why do you keep showing up? How do you keep doing that? Why are you so good at what you do? Yeah. Another tunic. By which I mean leather armor. I don't get you. Yeah. Alright. So off camera I'll need to jig. Too pro. Need to eat. I'll need to set up a farm, by which I'll probably just find like a patch of grass and then just bone meal a potato a bunch of times. Because then we can set up baked potatoes, which, as far as on the Jack scale of great food, we can get carrots. Boop. Carrots are okay because if we get pigs at any point, that'll be nice. What was I saying? Oh yeah. If we can find, like, baked potatoes, basically, unless we have a renewable resource of meat, baked potatoes are going to be it. It's gonna be what we are gonna use. Our inventory is kind of a mess, but at this time and place, it's not really an issue. Let's come over here. I didn't place that torch. Ah. Haha, fight each other. No. Each other, not me. Are you that bad at listening? What is your dealio? What's the issue? Tissue? Yeah. I don't know why they're a tissue. And I want to know what the issue is. What are you? More stale bread. I don't care, because I have an infinite potato source. And you, I am assuming, do not. I mean, they could. I don't know. I'm not knowledgeable as to the potato resources of my foes. But I am assuming that skeletons do not have an infinite potato. Hey! What's this? Oh. Okay, cool. Let's put some stuff away and then we can go collect that. That's exciting. I didn't actually... Part of me didn't expect to find the wool, like, right off the bat, but now that we have it, that's pretty exciting. I'll tell you what. We need these things. It does say in the rules, if you paused and read, which I hope you did, it did say that we should collect these bottles of enchanting and not use them, because we will use them as trading materials later, which, while I generally don't utilize trades all that much, thinking about it, I don't know, we could get good stuff later. It's regular bread, so I'll take that. I did grab the stale bread because it doesn't stack. It's something good to know. Well, I'm not even gonna fight you. I don't need to, because I have the wool, and you don't. So yeah, pretty exciting. We found the first wool. We started a new adventure. We kind of sort of have a base. We have potatoes, which I need to go get. And that's gonna be it. I think the path is safe from here on out. I don't imagine, unless a creeper shows up and just blows us up without me paying attention, I think we're fine. So that'll be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you're excited for the new series. Actually, in fact, if you are excited for the new series, feel free to leave a like or make a comment. Tell me how excited you are about things. Otherwise, I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and, as always, stay tuned for more.